Hi! Welcome to my channel. At kung bago ka lang dito ay huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at pindutin lang ang notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aking mga bagong math tutorial videos.
Today, ang pag-aaralan natin ay word problems involving right triangles. And after going through this lesson, you are expected to use trigonometric ratios to solve real-life problems involving right triangles. This lesson shall focus on solving real-life problems about angles of elevation and depression using the 6 trigonometric ratios you have learned from the previous weeks. We will learn to see the world mathematically by reimagining objects into their triangular counterparts and then solving that triangle by finding the lengths of the sides or the measure of the angles of the triangle. So ito class yung steps in problem solving involving trigonometric ratios. Number 1, draw a diagram. Transform it into a geometric triangle and label each part correctly. Number 2, determine the given and the question that needs to be answered. Number 3, identify the corresponding trigonometric formula to be used. Number 4, show your solution. And for number 5, present the conclusion. Example, a tower is 15.24 meter high. At a certain distance away from the tower, an observer determines that the angle of elevation to the top of it is 41 degree. How far is the observer from the base of the tower? So para masagot natin class, is step number 1, draw a diagram, transform it into a geometric triangle, and label each part correctly. So, ito class yung ating ginawang diagram. Tapos, lagyan natin ng sukat or taas ng tower. So, 15.24 meter. Then, yung angle of elevation is 41 degree. At para hindi kayo class malito kung saan natin ilalagay ang 41 degree, tignan lang natin kung nasaan ang observer. So, nandito class sa baba yung ating observer. So, ibig sabihin, dito natin ilalagay yung 41 degree. Then, step 2 class, determine the given and the question that needs to be answered. So, yung given natin class ay yung length ng tower, 15.24 meter. And the angle of elevation, 41 degree. Yung kailangan naman nating sagutin class ay yung distance from the observer to the base of the tower. So, gawin muna nating x yung distance. Then, third step, identify the corresponding trigonometric formula to be used. And since class itong 15.24 meter ay opposite ng ating reference angle or ng angle of elevation na 41 degree, at yung x na hinahanap natin class, yung distance ay adjacent naman sa ating 41 degree. So, opposite and adjacent. So, ibig sabihin class, ang kailangan natin ay tangent. So, tangent is equal to opposite over adjacent. And step 4, ipapakita lang natin dito yung ating solution. So, i-substitute muna natin class. Magiging tangent 41 degree is equal to 15.24 meter over x. So, yung 41 degree class, pinalitan lang natin yung ating theta ng given angle, which is 41 degree. And then, yung opposite natin, nilagay natin yung 15.24 meter. And then, yung adjacent, which is x. After that class, gagamitan natin ng multiplication property of equality. So, multiply both sides by x. Then, makakancel dito class yung x. So, magiging x times tangent 41 degree is equal to 15.24 meters. And dito, para ma-isolate natin class yung x sa right side, gagamitan naman natin ng division property of equality. So, i-divide natin class yung both sides by tangent 41 degree. Then, ika-cancel naman natin dito yung tangent 41 degree. Actually, class, hindi naman talaga siya cancel. Ang nangyari lang kasi, tangent 41 degree divided by tangent 41 degree is equal to 1. And 1 times x is equal to x. Kaya po, ang matitira dito, class, is x is equal to 15.24 meters over tangent 41 degree. Then, pwede na natin, class, makuha yung value ng x gamit, class, ang scientific calculator. So, ang gagawin lang natin, pipindutin lang natin sa scientific calculator 15.24 tapos divide by tangent 41. So, x is equal to 17.53 meters. Therefore, distance between the observer to the base of the tower is 17.53 meters. Okay, next, example number 2. An airplane is flying at a height of 4 kilometers above the ground. The distance along the ground from the airplane to the airport is 6 kilometers. So, what is the angle of depression from the airplane to the airport? Dito, class, ang tatandaan lang natin yung angle of depression ay nasa pagitan ng horizontal line of sight and line of sight below observer. So, ito, class, yung ating horizontal line. So, horizontal line of sight. At ito naman, class, yung ating line of sight below observer. So, ibig sabihin, class, ito yung gagawan natin ng diagram. So, nandito po yung ating angle of depression. So, ang diagram nito, class, katulad po nito. Then, ilalagay natin, class, kung gaano kataas yung lipad ng ating airplane and distance along the ground from the airplane. So, itong 4 kilometer natin, class, so, itong 4 kilometer natin dito, yun din, class, yung magiging sukat natin dito. At yung 6 kilometer natin dito, yun din, class, ang magiging sukat natin dito. Kung mapapansin nyo, class, para lang siyang rectangle. So, ibig sabihin, tong opposite side natin dito ay congruent. Ganun din dito, class. So, parehas lang 6 kilometer. Para naman, class, sa ating trigonometric ratio, so, nandito yung ating reference angle. So, sabi natin kanina, class, yung opposite side ng ating reference angle ay 4 kilometer. And then, dito naman, class, sa adjacent side ng ating reference angle ay 6 kilometers. So, given, class, yung opposite, alam natin yung opposite side, 4 kilometer. And then, yung adjacent side, class, 6 kilometer. So, gagamitin uli natin, class, yung tangent. So, opposite over adjacent. But this time, yung angle naman, class, ang hinahanap. So, substitute natin. Tangent theta is equal to 4 kilometer over 6 kilometer. Next, gamit ang calcu, i-divide natin yung 4 by 6. So, 4 divided by 6 is equal to 0.6666. So, magiging tangent theta is equal to 0.66666. Tapos, para ma-isolate natin, class, yung theta sa left side, kunin lang natin yung opposite ng tangent. So, ang opposite ng tangent, class, is arctan. So, kung makikita nyo sa calcu, class, magkakaroon yan ng exponent na negative 1. So, theta is equal to arctan times 0.6666. At para makuha natin, class, yung arctan, gamit, class, ang scientific calculator, ang gagawin nyo lang, pipindutin nyo lang, class, yung shift, then tangent. At para ma-solve natin, class, yung angle, so, ulitin natin, pipindutin yung shift, Pagkatapos, tangent, then 0.6666, tapos equal. So, makukuha na natin doon yung angle natin. So, theta is equal to 33.69 degree. Therefore, the airport has an angle of depression of 33.69 degree from the airplane. For example, number 3, an observer in a lighthouse 48.8 meter above sea level saw two vessels moving directly towards the lighthouse on the same path. He observed that the angles of depression are 42 degree and 35 degree. Find the distance between the two vessels assuming that they are coming from the same side of the tower. So, minsan class, ganito lang yung makikita natin sa word problems. Wala talagang nakalagay na drawing. Pag ganito class, kailangan nyo lang palawakin ang inyong imagination, intindihin maigi ang problem, saka nyo gagawan class ng sketch, so kayo mismo class yung maggagawa ng drawing para mas madali nyo masagutan. Example, an observer in a lighthouse 48.8 meters above sea level. So, kailangan lang natin class mag-drawing ng lighthouse. At yung observer class sa taas nito ay 48.8 meters above sea level. So, ganito class, magdodrawing lang kayo ng lighthouse and then 48.8 meters mula dito class sa pinakambaba hanggang doon kung nasaan yung inyong o kung nasaan class yung observer. Then, tuloy natin. So, two vessels moving directly towards the lighthouse. So, meron daw class dalawang sasakyang pandagat na papunta sa direksyon ng lighthouse. So, kailangan uli natin class mag-drawing ng dalawang sasakyang pandagat. So, pwedeng dalawang barko. So, katulad po nito class. So, itong mga ito class ang ating line of sight below observer. At kung meron tayong line of sight below observer, syempre kailangan din nating lagyan dito class ng horizontal line of sight. So, basahin uli natin class yung problem. He observed that the angles of depression are 42 degree and 35 degree. So, dalawa class yung ating angle of depression dahil dalawa yung object na tinitignan ng observer. At mahalaga class na alam mo kung saan ilalagay ang 42 degree and 35 degree. Dito pwede nyo class pagbasihan yung napag-aralan natin sa 30 by 60 triangle. Kung matatandaan nyo class, sa shorter leg ng 30 by 60 triangle, nandun class yung 60 degree angle. At sa longer leg naman ay ang 30 degree angle. Ibig sabihin lang class, kapag mas malapit sa observer yung object, mas malaki yung angle. At kapag mas malayo naman, mas maliit naman class ang magiging angle. So, ito class yung ating mas malayong barko. At ito yung kanyang line of sight below observer. Ito yung ating horizontal line of sight. Ibig sabihin, dito natin ilalagay yung 35 degree. At dito naman class, sa mas malapit na barko, tandaan, dito sa ating line of sight below observer and horizontal line of sight, sa pagitan nila, ilalagay yung 42 degree. Mula dito class sa horizontal line of sight hanggang dito sa line of sight below observer. So, ganito po. Then, find the distance between the two vessels assuming that they are coming from the same side of the tower. So, ito class yung hinahanap. So, yung distance class nung dalawang barko. So, lagyan natin dito ng D. At para ma-solve natin yan, kailangan muna nating isolve yung horizontal distance ng una at pangalawang barko. Gagawin muna natin silang x and y respectively. At para makabuo tayo class ng hugis triangle, kukunin lang natin dito yung 48.8 meters. So ilalagay natin class dito at dito. So lalagyan natin yan ng 48.8 meters. So meron na tayo class na buo na triangle. So dun sa unang barko, ito class yung triangle natin. Doon naman sa mas malayong barko, mula dito hanggang dito. So dalawa yung ating isosolve na right triangle. So unahin natin class isolve yung x or yung distance ng malapit na barko. So gagamitin uli natin class dito yung tangent theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So bakit po tangent po ulit? Kasi class given yung ating opposite at ang hinahanap natin ay yung adjacent. So yung reference angle natin class dito is yung 42 degree. Since yung malapit na barko yung una nating sinosolve or yung distance sa malapit na barko. So substitute natin. So magiging tangent 42 degree is equal to 48.8 meters over x. So gagamitan lang natin ito class ng multiplication property of equality. Pagkatapos nun, division property of equality naman. Katulad lang ng ginawa natin sa example number 1. So balikan na lang class kung nakalimutan. Bale, shortcut ko na dito. So magiging x is equal to 48.8 meters over tangent 42 degree. Pipindutin lang natin ulit sa scientific calculator. So 48.8 divided by tangent 42 is equal to 54.20 meters. Para naman class sa y, katulad lang kung paano natin sinolve yung x. So ibig sabihin, tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Tapos substitute natin, so magiging tangent 35 degree is equal to 48.8 meters. Then magiging y is equal to 48.8 meters over tangent 35 degree. So pindutin lang ulit class sa calcu. 48.8 divided by tangent 35. So y is equal to 69.69 meters. So, pag nakuha na natin class yung x and y, ang gagawin na lang natin ay kunin yung difference nito. So, d or yung distance is equal to y minus x. Then, substitute natin 69.69 meters minus 54.2 meters is equal to 15.49 meters. So, ito po class yung distance nung dalawang vessels. Ngayon class, kung medyo nahihirapan pa rin, sasagutan ko na itong number 1 and number 2 para ang sasagutan nyo na lang ay yung assimilation and assessment. So, for number 1, find the measure of angle A. Given class yung opposite and adjacent, so tangent ang gagamitin natin. Then, substitute natin, magiging tangent A is equal to 6 meter over 12 meters. So, divide nyo lang class yung 6 and 12. So, makukuha natin dyan is 0.5. So, tangent A is equal to 0.5. Then, tandaan lang class, kapag ang angle ang hinahanap, dito natin gagamitin yung arctan or yung opposite class ng tangent. So, pindutin lang shift, tan, then 0.5, then equal. So, makukuha na natin class yung angle A. So, angle A is equal to 26.565 degree. And since dalawa lang class naman yung need natin na decimal, so round off natin, so magiging 26.57 degree. So again class, pindutin lang natin yung shift, then tangent, then 0.5, then equal. So makukuha na natin yung 26.57 degree. Okay, next, number 2. Dito class, dalawa yung isa-solve natin. So nilagyan ko na class ng x and y. So unahin natin class yung x. So yung x natin ay opposite at yung 3 meters naman natin ang adjacent. So tangent 30 degree is equal to x over 3 meters. Tapos, apply lang natin class yung multiplication property of equality. Multiply both sides by 3 meters. So, para ma-isolate natin class yung x sa right side. So, cancel natin dito yung 3 meters. So, magiging tangent 30 degree times 3 meter is equal to x. So, pindutin na lang natin class sa calcu. Tangent 30, then times 3 meters. So, makukuha na natin class yung value ng x. So, x is equal to 1.73 meters. Para naman class sa y, tangent 65 degree is equal to y over 3 meters. Then, multiplication property of equality, multiply both sides by 3 meters. Tapos, cancel natin class yung 3 meters. So, ang matitira is tangent 65 degree times 3 meter is equal to y. So, dito, pipindutin na lang uli natin class sa calcu. So, press tangent 65 times 3 meters. So, y is equal to 6.43 meters. Pagkatapos natin class makuha yung value ng x and y, i-add na lang natin para makuha yung height ng flagpole. So, h is equal to x plus y. So, substitute mo lang 1.73 meters plus 6.43 meters is equal to 8.16 meters. Now, proceed na tayo class sa assimilation and assessment. So, dito class, kayo na po yung magsasagot. So, for assimilation, 3 word problems. Kung napapansin nyo class, wala po tayong nakalagay na drawing. So, katulad nung ginawa natin sa example number 3, kayo mismo ang gagawa ng sketch, tsaka nyo po isosolve. Para sa assessment naman, ganun din class, meron din tayong 3 word problem. So, katulad lang din ng ginawa natin sa example number 3. So, hanggang dito na lang class. Kung meron po kayong hindi naintindihan at meron kayong gustong itanong, ilagay lang sa ating comment section at isa-isa natin niyang sasagutin. Muli, maraming salamat sa panonood. God bless.